Dozens of rotting cattle carcasses. It's the result of the worst drought to hit the town of Serrita, Brazil in over 50 years. It hasn't rained here in a year and a half. The grazing area dried up and all of the animals starved to death. Before the drought, the Cedrim family had 1,000 heads of cattle, but only 400 survived. Compounding matters, the land where the family used to grow corn is now the cemetery for the animals and the livelihood they worked years to build.
These animals used to be really productive at one time. There was one night when 38 were born.
And then there is Maria de Sá, who had to sell 50 of her frail and hungry cows at only $150 each, less than a third of their value.
We were able to buy some animal feed that was expensive, $30 a bag, but we gave it to them and they ate it, so we don't have to see them die right now.
All the cattle ranchers here are small-scale family farmers, so the impact on them has been especially hard. The town of Serrita completely survived off of cattle ranching. Just over a year ago, there were 28,000 heads of cattle in this town. Today, there are less than half of that, completely wiped out from this drought. Even if it were to start to rain here tomorrow, it would take years to overcome all the damage that this drought has done.
To recover all these that we have lost, it's hard to say how long that will take. Maybe, with the help of God, 5 or 10 years at least. Maybe never.
Claudivan Araujo, the local Secretary of Agriculture, took me to one of the biggest reservoirs in town, now completely dry.
If this drought continues, this place could become a ghost town. People will go where there's rain and they can survive. But in the short term, I'm worried because the economy here is based on ranching, and with 3 more months of drought, all the cattle in the city could be wiped out.
Back on the ranch, 2 more dead cattle. So Mr. Cedrim hauls their carcasses off to the field. He leaves them to rot under the sun, knowing that unless there is rain soon, they likely won't be the last. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, Serrita, Brazil.